What's going on in the big old world today, people? I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to do my video outside. That way you guys can enjoy some of this fine weather that we're having on Memorial Day weekend. And as always, I'm going to bring you the latest and the fucking greatest, like I always do. And today we're going to go back in time. We're going to go back into 1998 to the M&H plant, also known as Matheson and Hegler Zinc. Now at 98, it's LaSalle Rolling Mills, and we'll go ahead with my little skit I got for you today. Some fine information that I found out. This is narrated by an EPA lady. And this is a compliance inspection that was conducted at LaSalle Rolling Mills in LaSalle on October 9th, 1998, people. LaSalle Rolling Mills was represented by Fred Carus, the president, Victor Rios, plant manager, Glenn Campbell, plant engineer, and Angie something, the lab supervisor. They operate a zinc rolling mill and wire drawing operation under the contract of the U.S. Mint. Penny blanks are stamped from rolled zinc and electroplated with copper. LaSalle Rolling Mill is regulated as a G1. Today's inspection reveals that LaSalle Rolling Mill is also a G5. I don't know what the numbers are, but I guarantee you I'm going to find out. Due to the inadvertent storage of FOO8 plating waste for more than 90 days. That's how they became a G5, people. The following wastes are generated. You got some FO6, which is wastewater sludge, is generated from treating rinse and resulting in a copper on zinc electroplating line 10%, and the batch treatment FO08 plating bath. They generate between 10 to 40 cubic yards per month of waste and is collected from a filter press and accumulated in a 20-yard box on the loading dock and then hauled off to an environmental site. Now, the funny thing is the same technique that Carus Chemical uses, people. It's the same fucking technique. They use a press. They press it out. They have dumpsters, a lot of them, like 5, I think, that go in and out all day long, people. That's how much product Carus Chemical makes. But back on that M&H. It goes on and it tells kind of the process and this, that, and the other. But the bad thing is what they had in there, people. It's just amazing. But let's go over it. It says that when one of the baths becomes inefficient, the entire bath is emptied into one of 2 500,000-gallon treatment tanks. The dark blue tank, it's in a picture. The light blue tank in another picture. And in combination of lime, acetate, carbonate, peroxide, potassium permanganate. Well, they're using their product, but they're not friends, people. Potassium permanganate is added to the copper plating bath in the treatment tank. The mixture is heated and agitated. The filter press is emptied into drums to be stored for 90 days or less as a FO8 waste. Drummed FO8 sludge is fed into a batch treatment tank at a rate of 8 55-gallon drums every day and a half, people. 55-gallon drums. 16 to 24 drums a week. The sludge from the bath tank becomes FO6 and then put into the filter press, rolled off, blah, blah, blah. And we go on to, like, you know, their stuff. So here's what today's inspections resulted. Is being cited for operating a storage facility without a permit. On October 1st, 1998, approximately 100 fucking barrels, people, of F008 sludge was observed on site. The start of accumulation dates on the drums indicated that about 50 of these drums have been stored for longer than 90 days. That means they're holding waste back. They don't want to get rid of it because it costs fucking money. During today's inspection, 9 of the drums were photographed showing the start of accumulation beyond 90 days. October 14th, 1998, sampling team opened, sampled, and photographed 6 drums of the accumulation dates in excess of 90 days. Compliance history, people. Both the storage of the hazards waste beyond 90 days and the spilled oil have been a continued problem for LaSalle Rolling Mills. On April 6, 1984, a DLPC inspector documented more than 200 drums of plating waste were stored on site. In June 25th, 1984, the facility was cited for failure to submit a permit application and various TSD violations. Closure was eventually deemed complete in an agency letter dated July 23rd, 1987, people. 1987, they deemed them closed because of their hazardness. And they're using Carus Chemical products. And they're hiding wastes. Not wanting to turn them in. The spilled oil was first documented by the agency in a DWPC memo dated May 30th, 1984. The photos that accompany the memo shows an oil spill that looks like remarkable similar in location and extent to the one recently cited in August 6, 1998 violation. On September 20, 1984, the inspector documented the same spill on the northwest corner of the property. On July 13, 1987, the same day, the closure inspection was conducted for the storage of just drums mentioned. An inspector observed the spilled oil had been dug up from the northwest corner of the property and moved to another location. Trying to hide shit, people. That's what they're good at. They're good at it. It's in their blood. It's in that German blood, people. They were cited for 21, cited for a 21A and 7112. They're cited for violations, and the contaminated soil was eventually hauled off site. Where? Fuck. It doesn't say where, people. Since that time, several inspections reports submitted by City of LaSalle inspectors have documented oil spills on the north and northwest parts of the property. And each report was instructed to stop the release and clean the spill based on the results. But anyway, here's the deal, people. Back then, 1980s, apparently the inspectors were doing their job. They were inspecting. Our LaSalle inspectors were inspecting the fucking M&H. Why did they stop on Carus Chemical? Why did they neglect us on that, people? And what is going on with the Apollo building? Why is it hidden? Why do they get pissed off when the city brings it up? Or when a resident brings it up? They shorted me on the pictures, or I'd share them with you. So, I will be posting this up on YouTube. Please like and share and subscribe to my fucking channel, people. Because this is the real shit. These are going to be the real lies that come out. And how this little story right here will get twisted as the time goes on. And you'll see how Carus Chemical is trying to help M&H and themselves to get out of any Superfund cleanup. But you know what? Carus Chemical, you got out of it, but you're still on a list. But your list says, I'm not doing shit because I'm untouchable. Because I got another piece of paper where it quotes the quotes that Carus likes to use. How it's detrimental to their company. How this is, we are big players in the city of LaSalle. And I'm not shitting you. Can't make it up, people. Can't make this stuff up. So, stay with me. Stay informed and educate your fucking minds, people. Educate yourself on what's going on around you. Because us over here in LaSalle, Illinois, we're being polluted every day. And every fucking day, people are getting away with unjust crimes. Big corporate getting away with unjust crimes. Not being inspected, not only by our city, by EPA, US EPA, and every other damn agency that's supposed to be in charge of these people. Why are you not holding them and showing up to these damn meetings over and over again and inspect these fucking buildings. There's a reason the Apollo got slid by, people. There's a reason. And I'm getting real close to finding out why. And if they got fucking barrels in here, M&H, how many barrels you think they got back there in the Apollo? And I bet are still back there. Because we had to see any fucking pictures inside that building like we were promised. I forgot about that. So, peace out. Keep watching. I'll keep you informed. Later, peeps.